Where was it? What happened, and what year was it in your most memorable race?
Most memorable race. Well, I mean, I've had quite a few of those. The last one, the most recent one that I can remember was Sears Point Winston West race, where I crashed the thing twice and came back on the last lap, passed two cars going to turn 11, and won the race in the last 50 feet. And that was the most memorable one I've had recently.
And what year was that?
98.
How about what year was it, where was it, and what happened in your worst wreck?
Worst wreck. Worst one I had was probably last year too at Odessa. Slammed the thing up against the fence driver's side and kind of beat my shoulder up a little bit, and that was the worst one we've had in a while. Yeah, in the truck series.
Do you have any heroes?
My hero's always been Dale Earnhardt. That's why it's kind of ironic that we're wound up in the same organization here.
Does anything stand out in your mind, or any one thing that you feel has contributed the most to stock car racing or motorsports in general?
Well, I mean, I think contributors, as far as I think NASCAR's contributed to themselves more than anything. Winston's obviously been behind it for so long, and I mean, without Winston, NASCAR wouldn't be anywhere. But they've paved their own road, and they've done it right. It's kind of like not taking too many steps at once.
Who was your toughest competitor in all the series you competed in?
The hardest guy I've ever raced in is Ron Hornaday. I mean, he's the hardest guy to pass, the hardest guy. I mean, he'll just knock you out of the way. But I mean, Ron's a good friend of mine, and that's probably why it's a little bit tougher to race against him.
Well, your heroes and your toughest competitors are the guys you're racing with now, or
right.
involved with.
Right.
How about a track that's giving you fits?
Texas Motor Speedway. Gave me a fit last night. It gave me a fit at the beginning of the year. We did good there the year before, but for some reason that place is giving us fits this year.
Do you have any hobbies other than racing?
Relax. Lately, it's the only thing I get to do when I'm not racing is relax. Pretty much, if you're not racing, you're testing somewhere anymore.
As a boy growing up, starting where you did, driving anything with a wheel and tires and an engine, is this where you dreamed you'd be?
Well, I mean, you always dream of where you want to be. I mean, this is where I wanted to be, and like I say, to be fortunate enough to get the opportunity to do it is something a lot of people don't get to do, and I'm just happy to have the opportunity to do what I like to do and get paid for it.
If you had the power, good or bad, to change anything about your sport, would you change anything? And if you could, what would you change?
I wouldn't change anything. I think it's the greatest thing going right now. I mean, NASCAR's got, the rules and everything's so mandated, and everything is, pretty equal. But, I couldn't think of anything right offhand that I would think to change.